Hey everybody, welcome back to Much Mondays. Today I want to talk about what I'm calling the value of escapism. So, to put a sort of time capsule on this, right now we're living through this sort of very strange period of social isolation. At least where I live, everybody's sort of been instructed to just stay indoors, don't go out anywhere because of the coronavirus, COVID 19. It's sort of just not really safe to be in crowds and, out and about. I'm working from home right now. If you're following this regularly, I didn't even have an episode last week just because it was sort of a crazy time and didn't really get a chance to, settle anything down. Now we're a little more set up. I'm able to make it happen. So, something that I've been thinking a lot about is the fact that now that everybody's stuck indoors, people are watching a lot of Netflix. If you're at all on social media, you'll see people saying, now's the perfect time to binge all of One Piece. It's 900 episodes. It'll get you through the quarantine. People are Animal Crossing just came out for the Switch. If you're a gamer at all, people have been really invested in that game because of the ability to interact with people, and sort of mimic a lot of social functions. But what we're also seeing is people going towards their sort of comfort food entertainment in a way. And this is where I want to talk a little bit about the idea of entertainment as escapism. Now, that's nothing new as a concept. A lot of people would argue that entertainment in general is meant to be an escape from, reality. Even when we're not living in this sort of really strange, we don't know really what the future is going to hold kind of time period where this is weird virus is out and about making everybody sick. Even when you're living in normal times, people use entertainment as a form of escape. I generally reject the idea that art and entertainment is only for escapism. Clearly, that's why I do this show. That's why I spend so much time talking about things with a more critical lens and talking about the ways that I like to interact with entertainment beyond just trying to hide from my reality or from the day's problems or whatever it may have you. So for me right now, what I'm sort of going through in this process, what I'm seeing other people going through, is trying to, I guess, come to terms with, understand the value of just finding some comfort food entertainment that you can escape with, And what we're also seeing is with people being online more and because they're not, necessarily going to work or they're not out, they're sort of just jumping onto Twitter and that's where they are spending their time now. I've also started to see just in my sort of social circles, maybe you've seen it in yours, a rise in, the toxicity we normally see online just cranked up a bit because now everybody's on a lot more. And I think that is especially rough right now, considering that one of the most common things you'll see online is you'll say, I like a thing, and someone jumps in the comments to say, well, the thing you like is trash. You shouldn't like that thing. There's that famous, I think is an Adam Ellis comic, where they say, let people enjoy things. And, I've talked a little bit about similar concepts before, talking about fandoms and the way, you might interact with your particular fandom. Now I'm kind of trying to look through it through the opposite lens, where I would hope that in this time, we could keep that comic in mind, keep the let people enjoy things thing in mind, and reduce the toxicity. If you see someone liking a thing that you don't like, just remember they're probably liking it right now and experiencing it right now because they don't have anything else. They're stuck in their house. They don't have anybody to talk to, maybe. It's their comfort food, So when you jump into the comments and tell them that their comfort food is junk food, that's going to hurt even more because that's the only thing they have to, latch onto right now. So I really want to just, I guess, in one sense, issue a statement or whatever you want to call it, just saying like, please, at this time in particular, hopefully this will carry over, like let people like the things that they like, and also in your own life, if you're able to, if you have Netflix, if you have games, you have time to spend with them, now's a good time to try to find the value in the thing itself. What I'm finding myself doing right now is I've picked up a lot of Yakuza Kiwami, PS4 game, which is a game that takes place in a very detailed fictional Japanese city. And, a lot of times I'll play these kinds of games and I'm very goal oriented in these things. I'm very much about finishing it or getting to the end, beating the next level, whatever. And in this game, in the last couple days that I've been playing it, I've been finding a lot more joy in just walking around the city, doing little odd jobs for people that I can find. There's a virtual arcade where you can just play a virtual claw machine in the game. There's like a little racetrack that you can race on. There's a darts mini game. There's a really great pool mini game, and I'm enjoying those things just for the sake of enjoying them. And this is tying back into me sort of discovering the value of escapism for myself, and the fact that as much as this whole thing here that I'm trying to do is built around overthinking entertainment and putting a lot of thought and critical analysis behind everything, sometimes it is good just to pick up a piece of media and just enjoy it on its own terms, just for what it is, entertainment for entertainment's sake, escapism for escapism's sake. There are plenty of critical thoughts that I could have about Yakuza. I could push through to the end of the game to get a sort of full critical analysis of it. But instead, I'm enjoying the mini games. I'm enjoying just how fun it is to, walk around the city and be tough guy Kiryu. And that's, I guess, what I need right now, and it's good for me to have that kind of reminder that, again, as much as I like to overanalyze everything, it is good to just take a step back sometimes and just enjoy what you want to enjoy. So right now, I know it's really a weird time for everybody. I'm going to continue to do these videos throughout, this whole process. And hopefully this is the only one that I really have to, make an entire episode about the coronavirus. Hopefully in a couple of months we'll be able to look back at this video and think, wow, how quaint that we were all, having those conversations at all. But for right now, I think you should just go pick up a piece of media that makes you happy and just enjoy what you're able to enjoy. So that's going to be it for this one. Thanks, as always, for coming and hanging out. I do these videos almost every Monday, global pandemic notwithstanding. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to see the next one when it comes out. I would love to hear in the comments from you what you are doing if you are in isolation right now, what you're doing to cope, I guess we might as well just say, to just, feel some sort of semblance of reality during this really, really weird, bizarre, strange time. Let me know in the comments, and I would love to hear your entertainment recommendations. Until next time, thanks for watching.